What's up guys, it's Austin, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about some fake 3 a.m. challenges that I don't think work at all, and maybe there's a couple in here that I think might work because a couple of these I have played and a couple of these I have not played. So let's get into this. The first ritual I'm going to talk about is the stranger ritual, and yes, I have played this before. I broke the rules, and you're probably thinking, well, that's probably why it didn't work for you. Sure, it could be, but like sometimes when they say to not break the rules in these games, more could happen. Really nothing happened during this. So essentially what you do is you write the word stranger on your door. Basically the objective of this game is you're inviting a stranger into your room/house. This stranger, I think, is a demon or some kind of thing that you're supposed to let in, and you're supposed to have a gift for it as well. So you're supposed to choose something that means absolutely nothing to you, like a piece of candy or whatever. So I chose this like little toy ghost and I put it by the door. What you're supposed to do is keep the door cracked open a little bit so that the stranger can grab this gift. But before you do any of that, you're supposed to knock 3 times on the door, and then you're supposed to wait for 3 knocks back, I'm pretty sure, which obviously did not happen. So obviously I continue with the game because I was breaking the rules. I opened the door, and then also what you got to do before you proceed is take a recent picture of yourself. It can't be an old picture. So you put all that stuff near the door. You have a white and a black candle, you put that near the door, and then you have the picture, you have the gift, you have the door open, great. And then you stand with your back to the door. And supposedly what is supposed to happen is the door is supposed to open even more, and the stranger is supposed to grab your gift if it approves of it. I think this game could work to a degree. I don't think it's actually completely fake. Do I think a demon's gonna come into your room and grab the gift? No. Do I believe in demons? Yes. If you have not seen this channel, demons are super unpredictable, and I don't think they're just gonna grab a gift just because you leave it at the crack of the door. Basically what happened, I turned my back to the door, and at one point I thought I saw a shadow, but I'm pretty sure it was just my eyes messing with me. I'm trying my best not to look at the door. Do you guys see anything? Is it opening? Wait, aren't I breaking the rules? Hang on. Whoa, that might have just been my eyes playing a trick on me, but I thought I saw a shadow. It might have been just this thing right here. So the part where I think this game could work, spirits do open doors. I think that part could work, but the rest of it, no. I think the rest of it's completely BS. But you gotta admit though, the fact that you're inviting a demon into your room and giving it a gift, that was pretty creepy. Not gonna lie, I was scared playing it. When I had my back against the door, I'm like, oh god, is this thing actually going to like open? And you know, I hear footsteps or something, like, is that gonna actually happen? Honestly, I was hoping for some footsteps because that's what I sometimes hear during these 3 a.m. games. Like, a lot of the times these 3 a.m. games work, but this one, no, it was a flop. This next one is called the elevator game. This is a one that I have played alone before, just last year actually, in 2024. So with this one, you are trying to go to another world with an elevator, and you're supposed to press a series of different numbers, and it's supposed to take you to a different place, otherwise known as a different realm. So basically you press the numbers 4262 1051, and supposedly when you get to number 5, you're supposed to see a little girl, and then when you press for number 1, what the elevator is supposed to do is take you up to 10 instead. So it's supposed to glitch out, and it's supposed to take you to 10. Now, do I think that this could actually happen? There's a possibility that the elevator could glitch and take you up to 10, but I think that could just be the fact that you just pressed a bunch of random buttons and you just made the elevator glitch out going up and down to each of these floors, and it's just taking you to a random floor. Would it be really creepy if this happened still? Yeah, because if you press for number 1, what are the odds that it's actually going to take you to 10? Because it could take you to 6, it could take you to 7, it could take you to 8. So not gonna lie, if it did take me to 10, I'd be pretty freaked out and be like, oh, maybe it does work to a degree. So that's where I think this game could not be total BS. But obviously when I played it, none of that happened. But one thing that was really kind of creepy that did happen is when I tried pressing for the 10th floor, it would not let me press number 10. As you can see in the video, I'm gonna put a clip in here. Okay,
going 10. Down.
Nope, we're at 10. Go to 10. Why wouldn't it go to 10? No, go to 10. What the f? Oh, now it goes to 10. Guys, I think I just messed up the ritual. I might have to redo it. But I don't know if you can redo it in the same elevator. I don't think you can.
10th floor.
Now that could just be that the elevator was a piece of junk and it just didn't want to work, but it took me to the main floor instead, and then finally when I got to the main floor, it allowed me to press number 10, and I continued the game as normal. So yeah, even though nothing happened with that game, it's still very interesting, and I think I should probably mention you do have to play it alone. You can't play with any friends, and you're supposed to go to all these random floors and whatever, and yeah, essentially I think this game could work, but are you gonna see a girl on the 5th floor? Probably not. And are you gonna get taken up to the 10th floor to this new world? Also, probably not. But they do say in the other world, you're supposed to see a red cross out the window. You're supposed to see 0 people. It's supposed to only be you. Apparently you'll know you're there once you have all these signs. Now this next one was very popular back at around like 2015, 2016 time frame. This is called the Charlie Charlie game. Basically what you do is you have a piece of paper and then you draw a cross on the paper and then you write yes, no, no, yes on the paper. And then you place the pencils directly on these lines, and when you ask the question, Charlie, Charlie, are you there? One of the pencils is supposed to move to yes or no. This game was faked so many times on YouTube that I could not even count. I've tried this game before and it did not work. I literally tried filming this for a video before and I'm just like, this game is completely BS. Do you want to know what people are actually doing? They're blowing the pencils with their mouth. There's people that will not have their face shown, and what they'll be doing is behind the camera, they'll be quietly going, they'll be blowing the pencil over to yes or no. And I notice sometimes when you see their face, like, so some people have gotten really good at faking this and they'll show their face. What they'll do is they'll breathe on it with their nose. Some people have mastered that and people think it's real. But no, it's just people blowing on pencils. The Charlie Charlie game is absolutely fake. It's not real. Don't believe it. But I will say though, if it ever does work for me, I'll take back that it's fake. But as far as I know, people are blowing on pencils and it ain't real. Next game. This next game is called Bloody Mary. Now, if you have been living under a rock for the past, I don't know how many years, you should know Bloody Mary. Basically, it's this game where you stand in front of a mirror in your bathroom, you have a candle, and then you say Bloody Mary 3 times or however many times you want until she's supposed to appear. This game, people think is completely fake, but there are parts to it where I think it could be real and parts where I think it's fake. This game has actually worked for me in some ways, but not the way the game describes. Yes, Bloody Mary worked for me, and you're probably just like, well, you probably faked it then. No. Basically what happens in this game is you're supposed to see this creepy woman in the mirror and she's supposed to scratch your eyes out or drag you into the mirror or whatever. Obviously, none of that happens. But what did happen is I was hearing footsteps, and I'm pretty sure I also heard knocking sounds. Bloody Mary, make yourself known on camera, make a sound. And then another time, I actually used ghost equipment when playing this game, and I got some pretty creepy answers. I used a spirit box. I can't remember what answers I got, but I'll make sure to put them in this video. Okay, Bloody Mary, are you here? Bloody Mary, are you here? I think it just said yeah. Bloody Mary. Bloody Mary. That say help me? And I also had my REM pod turned on, which senses motion. Whenever something goes near it, it'll go off. And this thing went absolutely crazy when I moved it to the bed after a while of summoning Bloody Mary. So I'm just like, okay, this Bloody Mary game is like no joke. But the part where she is supposedly supposed to scratch your eyes out, drag you into the mirror is obviously not real. That's the part that is completely fake. But other than that, I would say this ritual is actually real. You can experience some paranormal stuff when you summon her. Will it work the first time? Probably not. You may not hear anything, but maybe keep trying and it might work. Okay, so the last one that I think is absolutely fake, just like the Charlie Charlie game, is the ghost paper game. Now, what the hell kind of game is this? Well, basically what you do is you have a paper and a candle and whatever the hell else you need for this game. It's a very simple game. You're asking a ghost 3 questions, and you're probably wondering, how do you do that? Well, you take your pen and you write a question on the piece of paper, and then you slide the pencil and pen underneath the door. And then what's supposed to happen is this ghost on the other end of the closed door is supposed to write back to you the answer on the blank side, I'm pretty sure. Write its answer to your question on the back of the page. So if you write on the paper, is somebody here, and then you shove the pencil and the paper underneath the door, it's supposed to push the paper and pen back to you with an answer on it. Do I think this game works? Absolutely the not. This is yet another game that people have faked beyond belief, and I've seen so many videos where people have staged this, and I don't know, it's just kind of funny because obviously if you shove a pencil and paper underneath the door, a ghost is not just gonna pick that up and write back to you. That'd be pretty impressive, to be honest. If a ghost actually answered my question, like if I ask what's your favorite color and it sends it back and it says blue, like I'd be pretty shocked. Like I'd be like, okay, if this game actually works, there's some credibility to this. This game does not work. It's as fake as the Charlie game. And what's weird is people have asked me to play this game, and I think I said in a past video my reasoning of why I would never play this. And as for Charlie, I don't think I've ever gotten requested to play that one, but just in case you guys ask, I'm not playing either of these two games. But I don't know, should I play these two games just to prove that they don't work? I don't know. You can leave your comments down below, and maybe I might try and play those two fake games and see if anything really happens at all. I don't know. I might not even play them at all because, like I said, I don't think they're real. I don't think they work. I don't think pencils are gonna move, and then this ghost paper thing, a ghost is just gonna write back to you and you get this perfectly clear answer. I don't think that's how that works. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video of me talking about 3 a.m. challenges that I think are completely fake and are not real, and some of them that I thought were maybe slightly real and might have some real concepts to them that could actually happen. As always, don't forget to please comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.